Hi everyone, my name is Justin from SambaNova, and today I'm going to show you the fastest and cheapest way to control your browser using AI. All right, let's get into it. So there's this cool new tool called Browser Use that enables AI to control your browser. Here it is. They actually have an API that's really easy for you to use and control your browser using an LLM. I'm actually going to use their web UI, which is a wrapper on top of their API that allows you to control their browser using a really cool user interface. Now, I talked about the cheapest and fastest way to use browser use. Well, that's through the SambaNova Cloud. And I've already logged in to the SambaNova Cloud. I want you to log in and try it out and actually use MetaLlama 3.3 70B instruct. And then go ahead and generate a new API key. Now, I won't do that because I don't want you to use my API key. I want you to use your API key. I also want you to take note of the endpoint here, api.sambanova.ai/v1, because we're going to be using that later. All right, so let me go ahead and fire up the browser use web UI. Okay, I have it started, and I'm actually going to load it up on my local host. Now, to use that, we actually need to disable use vision and then go ahead and use the settings that we took from SambaNova. So remember the first setting was the API key. Let's go ahead and put that in here. After which we need the API endpoint, the SambaNova API endpoint. Then we're going to go ahead and put that as the base URL. Lastly, we're going to use MetaLlama 3.3 70B instruct and then use that as a model name. Now, don't worry about the LLM provider. It's OpenAI because we're using the chat completion API to actually access the SambaNova URL using our API key. All right, so just simply, there's a task description that comes with it as a default. I'm actually going to go ahead and change this to SambaNova. So what it's going to do actually is go to google.com, type SambaNova, click search, and give me the first URL. I'm actually going to run the agent really quickly. So you can see in the terminal, it goes ahead and run the agent, and I've got a Playwright browser executing the step. What this does is it takes the browser, passes it to our large language model. In this case, it's MetaLlama 3.3 70B, passes out the DOM, and then executes the task step by step. So you can see how fast it is. It's actually already got the first URL from the Google search, which is SambaNova AI. Now, it's already completed its task, but the web UI actually does a bunch of cool things, which is wraps it up as a GIF and then displays the result. So we're actually going to go to our web UI here and then go ahead and it's actually processing the final result and then giving us a GIF. Great. It's already done that. It's got SambaNova AI and it's got a GIF of us controlling the browser. So that's it. This is the fastest and cheapest way for you to control your browser using browser use and the SambaNova Cloud. Thank you.